What was up with August? Check that. What has been with the last few weeks? Hit after hit has graced the App Store, from PC and console greats to iOS originals. It really is a great time to own an iPad, iPhone, or iPod Touch. With so much on offer, it was hard to boil it down to the top 3, and undoubtedly you'll have your own take on things. But for now, here's AppSpy.com's top 3 iOS games for August 2012. It's almost unfair that the iPad gets all the fun when it comes to Supergiant Games and Warner Bros.' release of Bastion for the iOS platform, especially when it manages to feel so at home thanks to its unique control method. Despite the lack of challenge in beating down enemy after enemy in this brawler, you'll keep coming back for more to learn the tale of the kid and the world he inhabits. A real gem for iPad owners to enjoy. Balk at the price if you will, but aside from finding a copy on the Nintendo DS, which is arguably the better release, for significantly more, it's worth every single penny. The fierce back and forth discussion from our viewers on the review's comment section is testament to how passionate its fans are, though I still argue there's no reason not to love both. The core remains intact, and if you're after a challenge, you can always crank up the difficulty in-game. This is just one of many novel and insanely addictive features The World Ends With You packs in, and you're guaranteed to lose a lot of time over this if you're an RPG fan. While Horn may quack like Infinity Blade, and in some ways even look like Infinity Blade, there's just no denying that Phosphor Games Studios and Zynga's hack-and-slash game is something else altogether. If anything, the game has a distinct Zelda-like tone that's extremely appealing, as it attempts to piece together a much larger world than a dungeon-infested tower, while also managing to pack in a compelling narrative. Horn helps to broaden the genre that may have started with Infinity Blade, but most certainly won't end with it. While those 3 games may be the cream of the crop, at least for us, it'd be remiss of us not to mention the many other excellent titles that graced our offices. Blast Away is yet another gorgeous, top-shelf title from a company that continues to innovate and excite. Well worth picking up, even if its camera does get touchy at times. Mikey Shorts may start out slow and simple, but hidden beneath the surface is an addictive and downright devious platforming title that nails its time trial gameplay with solid controls. Bad Hotel brings a new, or in the least entirely novel approach to the tower defense concept, by not only taking the genre name literally, but also adding a sort of rhythm game aspect into the mix as well. As madcap as that sounds, it really does work. Lastly, if you consider yourself a competitive individual, Mad Skills BMX will be right up your alley thanks to its rock-solid physics, huge offering of stages, and social network integration. Be prepared for a serious challenge if you pick it up. Of course, this isn't all the month had to offer, and I'm sure you have your own favourites. Share them below, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and if you haven't already, like and subscribe up above. This has been Andrew with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.